What's good, Eidolon Nation? Berserker Bahamut here again. And this time I'm going to cover my top 5 swords in gaming. Let's begin, shall we? Number 5. The Energy Sword from Halo. Okay, we all know about Halo. The Energy Sword is one of the most overpowered weapons used by the Covenant. I mean, seriously, run up right behind your opponent, stab them in the back, and next thing you know, instant kill, assassination. But here's the problem. You only get so much limited ammo on the Energy Sword. But other than that, it's really awesome. Like, for you meleeers out there, if you want to preserve your gun as a last resort against your opponents, the Energy Sword is a good choice as a weapon. In conclusion, the Energy Sword is one of the most awesome Halo weapons. Number 4, the Monado from Xenoblade Chronicles. Okay, here's how the Monado works. It allows you to see into the future, take out giant robots that are trying to kill you, and it has various abilities, such as in Smash Bros, where it can increase your strength, your jumping ability, your speed. Heck, pretty much anything. Believe me, I know, because I played as Shulk in Smash Bros. A little bit. Anyways. Here's the downside of the Monado, though. You can only use it so long before you start to feel a sense of fatigue, therefore unenabling you to use the Monado anymore. In conclusion, if you were to go into a battle that would last very, 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 very long, I don't think the Monado would be a good choice of weaponry as a sword. Just no. But other than that, it's a really great choice of weaponry in terms of swordsmanship. Number 3. The Eternal Blade. Okay, here's some of the functions of the Eternal Blade. If you die in the game Eternal Blade, you can turn back time before you died, use time to slow down time to dodge your opponent's attacks, since it's a 2D side-scroller beat-em-up game. Well, hack and slash, really. In other words, and it also can cast down meteors on your opponent. As far as I know, that's pretty much the abilities I've seen through the Eternal Blade demo. So don't go judging me all because I haven't played the full game. Plus, there's many potentials to work as. Like, you can upgrade its power in order to deal more damage to your opponent significantly throughout the game of Eternal Blade. Number 2. The Buster Sword. Okay. You knew, probably you're expecting that my top 2 swords are going to be from Final Fantasy. Yeah, you're right. Anyways, the Buster Sword is only wielded by Cloud Strife, Ex-Soldier First Class, or Zack from Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII, or the main game of Final Fantasy VII by Cloud Strife. Cloud Sword is just freaking huge. I mean, you know you gotta feel like a boss when you're wielding that sword. The Buster Sword, for crying out loud. Only someone with an immense amount of strength can wield that thing. And Cloud has such strength due to being part of the soldier program. Due to being infused with Mako. Not condensed Mako, which is used to make materia, but pure Mako energy. And further enhancing his abilities. And if that's not bad enough, he can cast magic. Like Thundaga and Firaga. But the Buster Sword is not Cloud Strife's strongest weapon. If equipped with the right sword, Cloud Strife's final limit break, Omnislash, can deal more damage than the fabled Knights of the Round materia. Number 1, Masamune, from Final Fantasy VII. Wielded only by the one-winged angel himself, Sephiroth. And if you're listening right now, you might as well engage Sephiroth's theme if I'm talking about him. It's really cool. Sephiroth's sword has got to be one of the most deadly swords in all Final Fantasy history. In fact, Sephiroth's sword Masamune is able to deal 9,999 damage to one opponent when you're flashing back in the game during the story, when you're in Nibelheim. When you're seeing how Sephiroth became who he was at that time. When they were trying to go face down Shinra, save the planet, yada yada yada, etc., etc. And also, Sephiroth himself is extremely overpowered when you use him in battle. He has Impure, which pretty much he can't be hit. Life 3, fully healing your allies to pretty much full strength, full HP. But it takes a lot of mana, or magic points, MP, whatever. But Sephiroth's sword isn't even as deadly as he is. Sephiroth himself, in Bizarro form, can cast one of the most powerful spells in Final Fantasy VII. Supernova. Okay, here's a description. First, complex mathematical equation shows up during the attack animation. Then the next thing you know, you see a giant black plant blow up, and it makes this all-consuming mass of energy where it travels all the way to the Milky Way galaxy, destroys most of our solar system, and then next thing you know, it heads to Earth, dealing massive damage to your whole entire party. So you best be majorly leveled up before you go face down Sephiroth as the final boss. Indeed, Sephiroth is one of the most deadly Final Fantasy characters in history. In fact, he caused one of gaming's most major tragedies. Well, besides the gaming crash of somewhere in the 80s or 90s. Because of E.T. Dare I say it. He caused the death of Eris, whatever tickles your fancy, or however you prefer to pronounce it. In fact, even game theory is trying to deny or try to disprove, or if it is actually true, if Eris was actually dead by Sephiroth's hand, or if it was dead, she was dead by Cloud Strife himself, because she was drowned into the church's lake. May Eris rest in peace. Well, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, like, comment, or subscribe. And this is Berserker Bahamut signing off. Mega Flares away!